And we are back on the late shift with Will Merrill, and one of my guests this evening needs no introduction. So guess what he gets, y'all? An introduction. That's right, man. Listen, this dude right here been putting out work for many, many years, man. He worked with everybody in the BR scene, man. He's about to take it global. His latest single, Make a Move, is making waves across the internet. It's gone viral. It's up there, and it is stuck there, man. Without further ado, let me introduce you guys to Boxx the Hungry Genius, man. What's good, brother?
What's up, my brother? How you
cool,
doing?
man. Thank you for clocking in with your boy, bro.
Hey, I'm grateful.
Man, so tell me, man. All right, first I gotta dive into the Make a Move, man.
Okay.
Like, what was the thought process when you first came up with the Make a Move project or the single?
It was just natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was riding with EQ, that's who produced the beat, and we was heading back from a show in Mississippi, and he was just running through some beats, and he went to that track, and I'm like, hold up, go back. I'm like, that's the one. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't the record I was looking for, and I wrote the record. I bought the beat that night, wrote the hook, and kind of built on the verses after that. I could hear Be Real on it. I seen him the next day after I wrote the song, and I told him, hey, I got a hit for you. I seen him at the gas station after I wrote the song, just Manifestation.
Right.
And I went and laid the record down like a week later, and I started working it.
Yeah. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. So tell us about the journey from, you know, like where you started out as to now. Like, take us through that journey. For all those that have been living on the rock, don't know who Boxx the Hungry Genius is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let them know, like, where that journey started from.
Man, if I can give you a short version, I used to be Lil Boxx. So a lot of people in Baton Rouge and the surrounding areas know me as Lil Boxx, 2 X's, right?
Yeah.
Started my rap career at 17 years old, started putting in the work, was signed to an indie label, Big Faces Entertainment out here.
Okay, shout out.
And then through that process, I learned my artist development there, learning how to rap, showing up on time, stage presence, all of that. I mean, you know that you're an artist as well. And then after that, man, probably about 8 years after my contract was over with, I said, man, I wanted to do my own thing. And then I took a 4-year hiatus. It wasn't on purpose, but to pursue entrepreneurship. And I think you know this as well. Sometimes when you pursuing your gift or your passion and trying to work a 9-to-5 and pay your bills, that's a balance.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I need to leave the job so I could pursue the music at a high level. Like you just was telling me off camera, man, I gotta go to Arkansas. Back then I had shows like that and my boss would be like, you can't take off. So I got into entrepreneurship and I had to take a hiatus from music for 3 to 4 years, man. That was the toughest decision I had to make. But I got my footing together and then I came back stronger than ever, man, before the pandemic started, and I made my mind up that this second wave was gonna be a reinvention of Boxx, and that's how I became Boxx the Hungry Genius.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So basically, like you was Little Boxx, then you manifested into the Hungry Genius.
I was a Little Boxx.
Yeah, you Little Boxx. You like a crate. So you like, but you know that sound good on the album, like Little Crate.
Little
Like,
Crate. Bro, that's why I changed the name. Like, you know, when people first started rapping, Lil in front of your name meant something. Lil Wayne, Lil. But then as we got into the different evolution of music, they started putting the Lils with like drug using artists, not knocking the Lil. So one girl, she heard my music like a few years ago, and she said, yo, music is dope and it's mature, but I didn't think it was gonna sound like that when I seen Lil Boxx visually. So I said, wow, some people not gonna give my new music a try if I still have a old connotation that go with Lil. So I had to make the change. You know what I'm saying?
And I get it, especially with like name changes. I mean, we see it all the time in different businesses. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Deuces used to be something else. You know,
man, it was like 4, 5.
You know, like Soul BR. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like everything changes. You know, Dior on Bennington used to be Timeout Lounge. Before that, it was Game Day Daiquiri. So whenever you reinvent yourself, you gotta have the name to go with the the reinvention of it. You know what I'm saying? So I can get that.
I was afraid, bro. I was so afraid, like, because so much equity had been built into Lil Boxx. Everybody knew me from that. My hood gave me that name from the shape of my head. So I'm like, man, Boxx the Hungry Genius and Lil Boxx, it might sound like 2 different names, but when you put that on the flyer or you see that on a song on iTunes, or when people go to search for my music videos on YouTube, they not gonna know to search. So I had to really be focused on rebranding myself to where people knew this was the same person,
right.
but it wasn't the same person no more, if that
right.
makes sense.
It's like it's the same person, just different mentality, I guess.
I evolved.
It was an evolution. Kind of like a Pokemon, you know, like, you know, or like a Digimon, you know what I'm saying? He was like Boxamon, and I became Hungry Genius Mon, you know what I'm saying?
Boxamon. You must have loved Pokemon.
I mean, you know, so I watch little Pokemon every now and then. I ain't really catch them, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of the ones that Pokemon.
I sold Pokemon cards in school. So
oh, you slang the Pokemon? I just slang. I'm gonna tell you why I just slang. I just slang candy.
Okay.
I was a candy hustler, and I was like, you know, the little string thing where you used to have to string them.
Yeah.
I just slang them things too, man.
You used to make them?
I ain't make. I used to slang. I just slang the strings. Yeah. So I
used to do the CDs, two for $5. So I was the bootleg in high school.
Oh, okay. Oh, you the plug. You the one with the line wires.
Hey, real talk. The biggest selling CD I had from all the thug dudes in school, they used to come to me and be like, hey man, you got that Usher Confessions? Like, the Confessions was like a hot mixtape.
Hey.
Like back then in high school, bro.
Hey, that Confession was hard, bro.
It did, front to back. But the tough dudes that used to get suspended a lot, they did not want nobody to know they was getting the CD, bro.
Oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know you had to meet them like, you know, second lunch shift. You know what I'm saying? Back by the T buildings.
I was on both lunch shifts.
You was on both lunch shifts.
Shout out to Bell Out, man.
Shout out to Bell, man. You know, McKinley High, man. I was over there on the second lunch shift, man.
Okay.
I was on second lunch shift most of my years. You know what I'm saying? So you mentioned the entrepreneurship. So tell me, how is it to be able to wear a hat as an artist,
right,
and also to wear a hat as an entrepreneur and a business owner?
Man, I had to learn that those two hats you speak of is kind of the same hat. When you're an artist, you are a business. But I didn't know that. So I think that was the evolution, too, of me from going from a rapper to an artist. Mm-hmm. When I was just a rapper, I just was focused on writing the best song. Yeah. But when I became an artist, I'm like, I'm a walking, talking brand. You know what I'm saying? I am a business, from merch, monetization. This my brand, Hustle Valley right here. Yeah. Everything that I do has to embody what it is that I'm doing, and what I'm representing. But wearing them two different hats, specifically on the entrepreneur side, I became a life insurance agent.
Okay.
So that was tough for me, coming from the hood. I always was good in sales, never knew I had an entrepreneur spirit, but that was still, wearing a suit and tie and all of that, that was foreign to me unless I was going to church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I fought that too, man, just wondering what my hood, Sherwood, was going to think of me based on how I rocked my clothes.
Sure.
And eventually I had to say, man, you know, I'm a leader. You know, whatever I wear or rock or however I carry myself, I'm setting a precedence. You know, people will conform or they'll have to accept me as who I am, right? Mm-hmm. And eventually I started to inspire a lot of people, and they like, man, keep it up. And it became my brand. So now, you know, you see the duality of Boxx the Hungry Genius. You might see me with the fitted cap on, you might see me in a suit and tie, but it's the same person, it's the same hat, just I put it like the hat to the front is like the urban side. I mean, the business side, and the hat to the back is the urban side. Right. It's not two different people.
It's just two different sides of the same coin, so to speak.
I live in two worlds every day, man. I live in two worlds, and at first it was difficult because you're trying to find balance. But then once you do it for so long, I mean, God blessed me with the ability to have duality, so I had to embrace it, you know, but it was hard for a long time, bro.
Right. I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? You kill them on beats, and then you give them the life insurance policy afterwards. I get that.
Like, literally. like literally, bro. It had been times where I done left the studio and had to go help a client or vice versa.
Yeah.
And I make it seem, you know, effortlessly.
Right.
But it took a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the people out there who are multifaceted. I know how it feels, but you know, I feel like God don't give you these talents for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So let people know, like, what else is next for the Hungry Genius. Like, is he gonna be like, is the Hungry Genius gonna, like, you know, continue to be hungry, or are you gonna be full?
No,
or are you gonna be like the satisfied scholar, like, like, you know,
the satisfied scholar? That sounds like a poem or like a Lifetime movie. Satisfied scholar. I might need to do something with that.
Right.
Honestly, man, I would say musically, the Pandemic Pressure album, that's gonna be coming out. I got some dope records on there. Shout out to my dog Carter Boy Fresh.
Yeah.
We got a dope record. He's an R&B singer and a producer, but we got a dope record called Black Man Cry on there. So that's a record I got that's gonna be talking about mental health. Specifically for black men, you know what I'm saying? So the album gonna be raw. I got a lot of hits on there. Outside of that, on the merch side, Hustle Valley, I'm coming with more merch. The last time I talked to Terrence, I told him that I definitely was launching a coaching university, so I actually started that business.
Okay.
I'll be making it public in the next few weeks, but I started that company, so I'll be coaching artists on the music business.
Yeah, the business side of it.
Yeah, the publishing, royalties, and things like that. So I kept my word on that. I said I was gonna do that before the year was over with. And man, basically long term is just to do a joint venture deal, man, and with a major label. That's the long term goal. But right now, man, my phone been ringing for shows and speaking engagements. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking advantage of that.
Yeah. So like before we get out of here, I just want to know like what. Without, you know, messing over anybody else in the rap game, man, without messing over anybody else that's out here working.
Right.
Man, what sets you apart? What sets Boxx the Hungry Genius apart from like Lil Crate or Young U-Haul or, you know what I'm saying,
right.
young Bayou, you know, moving guy?
I think it's two things. I think it's who I am as a person outside of the booth, and then who I am as an artist. And what I mean by that is my humility as a person outside of the booth. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very humble person, but also I'm a confident person. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not one of them people that have to come in the room and be like, oh, everybody look at me, look at me. It's like I'd rather earn the spotlight.
Sure.
So I say my humility outside of the booth. But what sets me apart musically, though, I would just say my ability to be transparent. You know what I'm saying? When I write my songs, my creative side, if it's a heartfelt record, I'm gonna give you everything on the song. If it's a club record, street record, my wittiness and my lyricism. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my ability to stay true to the art. If somebody called me for a feature, if the song really has nothing to do with me, if they saying, hey, let's rap about drugs, I don't do drugs, I'm turning down the money. I got to stay true to who I am in my music. So my authenticity in the music and my lyricism, that's what sets me apart. You know what I'm saying? I got to stay true to the art. I still believe in a full project. I don't believe in 1-minute songs. I come from the old school. I believe in taking your time with a song and with a project.
Right.
And creating.
That means that's a verse, that's a hook, that's another verse,
yes.
That's another hook. Could be a bridge, could be another verse, and then the hook, and then the fade out, man.
Now, I will say I ain't doing 3 verses. I know we used to do 3 verses.
Let me do 3 verses.
Yeah, so the most, if it's a solo song, 2 verses. If I got a feature, I still put 2 verses on the song with a feature, but I still believe in the art, bro. If something is good quality, people gonna sit with it. It might take them longer to get it because there's so many platforms, so many artists dropping. But if it's dope, it might take you a week to get. I mean, Chris Brown just dropped a 23-song project. Somebody listening to that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it might take them a month to get through it, but somebody listening to it. So, I'm artist first and an artist first, man.
That was up, bro.
Quality over quantity, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Let everybody know where they can follow you, man. They want to book you, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to check out Pandemic Pressure, you know what I'm saying? Not no hypertension stuff, but you know, like that pandemic pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all that.
One centralized location, obviously gonna always be my website, www.vote4boxx.com. But on Instagram, boxx_hungry. Boxx Hungry on all platforms, really. But the website is the main place to catch me and stay updated. Right now, I got the No Crumbs Left on the Table campaign, so I'm just going around. I'm on my promo run. I'm showing people that I can kiss the babies. I probably shouldn't be doing that. We still in the pandemic. But I'm showing, man, that the touching the people still works. I know we're in the social media phase.
Right.
I do put out a lot of content on social media, but, man, people still never forget how you made them feel. So right now, me and my team, we in the field, we touching the people, man, and we working hard, you know?
That was up.
I got to get you on the skit on one of my projects, though, bro.
Oh, man, I'm ready, man. Let me know, bro. You know, I'm pulling up, man. be outside, bro. We gonna be outside where he at.
Yeah.
He go outside.
Dumb.
You know what I'm saying? he be in the trenches, man. You know what I'm saying? Captain Sherwood, man. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, on the Mark End. Shout out to everybody in North Christie.
Double salute to the hood,
you know what I'm saying?
man. Shout out
Harco
to
Drive,
Sherwood.
all that good stuff, man. Look. Boxx, I appreciate you pulling up on the board, bro.
Thank you, my
Appreciate you, man. We gonna be right back on the late shift with Will Merrill.